Welcome to Milo's Miles, ladies and gentlemen. So, I see this going around a lot. People are doing their top five this or their top five that. Well, that's great. Well, this is my top six blasters of 2022. And keep this in mind, I reviewed probably 200 blasters this year so far. And these are my top six picks of 2022. I've separated this into two groups: secondaries and primaries. These blasters are again in no particular order, because they're all equally great in my opinion. But let's begin, shall we? We'll start off with the pistols first. My first pick would be the Dart Zone Pro MK 2.1. The reason being is its mag and grip. And it comes with two extra magazines and a nice leg drop holster. It's a really nice blaster for $100. It shoots at about 150 FPS. Beautiful blaster. Okay, it's a really good find. This one here has been modified, of course. The extended mag release, safety delete from drag. I kind of played around with the seals a little bit too inside. Blaster shoots really nice now. But that blaster is $100 when it came out. $100. Not bad. Over here we have the S200 Viper. Okay, this is the first of the Chinese offerings that made it onto this list. This blaster costs $85. This blaster shoots at 100 FPS. It's a really nice blaster. Mag and grip, 8-shot internal magazine. It's got a really nice smooth prime to it. It's a really nice blaster. And for $85, you can't go wrong. You can get this blaster in the United States now too, via out of darts or frontline foam even. But this one came from BIU Blaster out of China. Now, over here, this is another Chinese offering that made it in. This is the Worker Nightingale. This is a 3S lipo-powered blaster. This blaster cost about $80. Okay, this has a mini angled Talon magazine to it that holds 15 rounds. It's a really nice blaster. It shoots at about 120 FPS. Perfect for HVZ speed. It's a really great blaster. Again, mag and grip, because I believe that's really the only way to go. It's great. And for $80, you can't beat it. Now, let's start off with the primaries. We'll start off with this blaster here. This is the Dart Zone Max Tomcat. This is basically a Tommy gun style blaster with a 50-round drum on it, which is really nice. This one's been modified, of course, better spring, extended barrel, things like that. This blaster cost $70 when it came out. It's a really nice blaster, too. Blaster shot at 180 FPS out of the box. Craziest thing I've ever heard. So I picked it up, didn't believe it, and I ran it over my chronograph, and sure enough, it did. This blaster, when it came out there, had problems. The main problem was it was too spicy for some groups. You actually had to tune this one down. Joe from Xbox Games had to tune his down. There's actually a video up on how to tune one down. But yeah, it was a really awesome blaster, and for $70 for a nice primary like that and 50-round drum, it's great. You can also buy extra drums for the thing too. Now, down here, this is the Fire Phoenix. This is a clone of a Valkyrie. This blaster came out late in 2022. Really late, around Thanksgiving. It's an awesome blaster. When I got this blaster from Amazon, it shot at about 100 FPS or so, maybe a little higher. But once I dumped a bigger spring in it, this blaster shoots at 230 FPS. And it does take angled Talon magazines too, right out of the box. They friction fit right in. Although you do have to load the mags backwards, but it is what it is. It's a really nice blaster. And you can buy this one off of Amazon for like $50. You know, really awesome, awesome, awesome blaster to have. You know, you guys should definitely pick this one up as well. Now, on to the last blaster of 2022. And this is, and again, keep this in mind, none of these blasters were done in any specific order. But this is the Dart Zone Max Dictator. This blaster cost like $50 when it came out. It came with a double magazine in it to hold 24 rounds. It's basically a Conquest Pro with a stock on it. This one's been tuned. It has a longer barrel in it. It has a K25 spring in it. Safety delete. It's really nice blaster. This blaster shoots at like 200 FPS now. But for $50, it's really great. I mean, there were so many good blasters that came out this year, but I figured this was the cream of the crop, if you will. I mean, and I know I'll catch some heat for it, I'm sure, but these are my personal picks. Thank you for watching this video. Until next time, this is Myler's Mods signing off.